glad to have you with us from Bowers Stadium. It's the Kennesaw State Owls and the San Houston State Bearcats. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. Gain right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And they'll knock him down. 3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. Trainers out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. Running inside, it's Franklin. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll keep it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Dean. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Kennesaw State will try to move the chains on fourth down. They'll run the option. Maybe some room. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Owls!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barry Johnson. There he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Makes a catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire.
Blue 22. Mustang. Four.
He wants to throw it again. Quarterback extends the play. Kept it and he's past the marker. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play. And he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Defense not showing press coverage. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. Might as well stick with him. Here's a little room there. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. So now it's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Dean. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab at the 10. To the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him, you want to leave him on an island, it's not going to turn out well.
The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Zings it complete to the right.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Again, it's Brown. Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. First down, right back to Brown. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Gets it to the back. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Hey, man, I played with Tiki Barber and the Giants, Frank Gore and the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense, even though they knew sometimes they were the 3rd or 4th read in the progression.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Keep it on the ground. It's Brown. Turning it on. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Got a little grass. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Bearcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. And it's picked off at the goal line. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He's at the touchdown Owls. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Rushes on him. Still on his feet at the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And run inside. It's Moore.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go. A long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing.
Could be an outing. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Might be calling a hot route. A give to Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Bringing the heat. And he never had a chance.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, what a move. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pulls it in on the right. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's a really good response by this defense, man. You don't get too down on yourself. You don't beat yourself up. You line up. You play the next play. Nice job getting in the backfield. Now, going on the offensive, getting them in 2nd and long, a pretty predictable situation.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the 1st.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. And they swarm him under. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Bearcats sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Wants to take it outside. It's Moore. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
And the Bearcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Might be changing the route. On third down, here's Brown. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Franklin. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. He breaks a tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Snap in the shotgun. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now 2nd and 10. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll run it. It's Franklin. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 19 set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running inside, it's Moore. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
To the air, it's Bailey. Now improvising. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Snaps it in the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They want to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. A long way to go for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Leaves it with the back. Might have a chance. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
That's not what the offense was expecting, but it's perfect, right? You just want to run the ball, come out of your own end zone, create some space. Boom, I'll do you better. I'll give you a 1st down, move that ball way down the field, create a lot of space.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Sends it back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Here's Brown to begin the drive. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Kennesaw State's head coach told me at the half he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. They'll go to the counter. There's some room. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. The play action fake. He's got the tight end. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. He's got trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Franklin. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Got it on the outside. It's Franklin.
And you're seeing on this drive, man, a big part of the reason why they've got the lead. Like, they've been so good on these third downs. Another third down conversion where they dial up the right play at the right time to move the sticks.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Franklin.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Right back to him on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. Running inside, it's Moore. At the 35, he's got room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The Bearcats want to move quickly.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Bailey. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
To the air on first down. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. Oh, he got loose. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Yep. Oh, and they blocked it. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Owls sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That was a big stop by the defense now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Green. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Complete. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. The run inside. It's Moore. Picks up the first down. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Myers on the move. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. The 20. He's at the... Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Kennesaw State, 45. Sam Houston.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and leave this up.
Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short. But what a play to get the football back. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Moore. There's a crease. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. To the air, it's Bailey. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Field goal is good.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Dean. Lots of running room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Owls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good.
Kennesaw State, 52. Sam Houston.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man, it's Patterson. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So first down will open up the final period. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. And tackled there by the defense. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They'll go with Brown. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's in goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a crease. It's McFadden. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Got it, looking for the first down. Across the 45. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Owls with the 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Running inside. It's in goal. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down,
Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Off-play action on first down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Patterson. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The run inside. It's in goal. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. And the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Dropping back, it's Patterson. Oh, they're after him. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll run it in the red zone. It's in goal. Touchdown, Owls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Owls! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Tootin. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Great place to start for this offense. Red pass hits complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access, some cushion and coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Hand off for Brown. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown again. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Tootin. He's got him. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Bearcats have this offense rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. And he's knocked down.
And when you're the defensive side of the football right now, this point in the game, you know the game's over. They run the football. Listen, you're trying to still compete. You're putting other guys in the football game. This is our standard. We're not giving up yards. We're not going to let them break tackles. And I think the defensive coordinator finally has something to complain about.
Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Firing to the right, complete. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking downfield, it's Tootin. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. I guess they wanted a little window dressing on that one. They knocked through the field goal, put a 3 spot on the board. Not nearly enough, and this one is over. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix.